Hello, welcome to my class. And now we are going to learn about weather. Weather is all the changes we see happen in the air outside each day. The air surrounding the earth is called the atmosphere, and the most of it is only 10 miles deep. We need changes in the atmosphere in order to live and grow. Weather affects airplanes, boats, car, what food we eat, and how much things cost. Look, this is Earth and it's surrounded by the atmosphere. Can you see your country? Climate is the average weather in one place over 30 years. Look, there is a two parts, the North Pole and the South Pole. And in the middle is equator. This is our Earth. And the air surrounding the Earth, and it's called atmosphere. The air that surrounds our planet has layers like those of cake, and it usually gets colder the higher you go, as cold as 130 Fahrenheit. The exosphere is the outermost layer where the most satellites circle the Earth. See? The thermosphere is 50 to 300 miles from the Earth. The space shuttle flies here. Meteorites burn up in the thermosphere, turning into shooting stars. Clouds are made of tiny water drops called cloud droplets, which are hundreds times smaller than raindrops. You can see what it's like inside a cloud by taking a walk when it's foggy. Fog is a cloud that forms near the ground. It's a cloud. Clouds give us the rain that all living things need to survive. Clouds also keep our atmosphere from getting too warm by blocking the sun's heat. Clouds usually build up where cold, dry air meets warm, moist air. The heavier cold air pushes up the warm air, which cools and forms clouds. And it's too fun to find shapes in the clouds as they move lazily by or race in high winds. What shapes do you see? Precipitation. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail are different kinds of precipitation. They all start as droplets in the clouds. Some clouds have more droplets than others. The droplets get pushed together and grow large. When they are heavy enough, they begin falling. Water falls to the ground as precipitation and runs into rivers, lakes, and oceans. Invisible water vapor, warmed by the sun, rises to make more clouds, and the cycle begins again. And you know that snowflakes are little six-sided ice crystals, and each one is different. They begin growing at the top of cumulus clouds. Severe weather. Violent thunderstorms sometimes produce tornadoes. Tornadoes are funnel-shaped columns of wind spinning at 300 miles an hour, the fastest winds on Earth. The whirling winds suck up treetops, roofs, or anything in their path. And hurricanes are a collection of many thunderstorms that can be hundreds of miles wide. They form over warm ocean water and move around a central point called the eye. This is what tornado look like. A tornado forms inside a thundercloud and reaches down like a vacuum cleaner hose. Tornadoes are common in the flat farmlands of the central United States. And when the hurricane comes, hits a town, oh, everything is damaged. See again, this is before hurricane came, and this is the situation after hurricane hits a town. Forecasting. To say what will happen in the sky in the hours ahead is very difficult because the atmosphere is always moving and changing. Watching the sky, the thermometer, and the weather vane used to be the best way to tell what kind of weather was coming. Today, computers, radar, and other instruments have improved forecasting and have saved many lives. To use this weather vane, find out which direction is north. Then point the end in that direction. The rooster's head will face the direction from which the wind's blowing. This is on the rooftop. A pine cone shows you the humidity or how much moisture in the air. The scales on a pine cone open when it's dry and close when it's damp. Most people find out about the weather from TV forecaster like me. We try to predict how the weather will affect your day. I hope you join this class about the weather. Stay healthy and I see you next class.